Welcome back to the Pineal Room. I'm your urban eco master. Today, I'm going to talk about the significance of 33, 3, 3. But today is March 3rd, 2023. Now, what I wanted to really put some emphasis on are these three words: crowning, cloning, and clowning. Okay? Right. So today is a very special day. The sun is out, but ever since the sun begins to rise back, um, the energy has been very intense and activating. But today is a special day for us to do many different things. But importantly, I want to update you that today, what is happening is the new world order is being implemented. But what I want to talk about, however, is the fact that they have already decided on the countries that will no longer be considered countries. All right? They will no longer be considered countries, but global ministries or states, if you may. You know what I mean? The ministries. They will be global ministries. So 33 marks the ascension. It reminds you of the God consciousness, because remember, the Christ energy rose on 33. The death of Christ is really the rebirth of the Christ consciousness. So everybody, of course, will experience something very different whenever they reach the age 33. All right? Or if they have anything to do with 3 and 3 or 3, they know what I'm talking about. But today is a day where a lot of spells will be casted, are being casted currently. And not only spells, but actions are being taken. Right? So what is happening, what I'm getting coming into me from the fields is that Africa, the New World Order will make Africa a ministry. So these countries, the geopolitical borders, they will somewhat dissolve in the sight of the globalists, the one percenters, right? So Africa will be considered that ministry of mining. You see? Energy. Ministry of Mining and Energy and Development. So Africa will be considered somewhat like that. You can put agriculture in that too. Ministry of Mining, Development and Agriculture. Right? Mining, Energy, Development and Agriculture. The United States will be considered somewhat like, primarily like, the Ministry of Defense. See, you will still call it America, United States, but it's really the Ministry of Defense and War. You see? And disruption. And Britain will be considered like the Ministry of Finance. You see? And urban planning, global planning. And interestingly, you'll find places like China are now considered like the Ministry of, industries, commerce, logistics. This is what these places will be like, and no longer like a country. And like I said, though small, Jamaica will be considered the ministry for entertainment, sports, and all of that high energy vibration. You know what I mean? That party land, that party place. So that's where the Ministry of Entertainment will be. See? America, like I said, America is more like the defense, you know. China will deal with logistics and transportation and commerce industries, right? So this is what they are planning, you know, to put in place. So these guys are in Uganda, they are all over in Africa doing all these crazy things, mining every area of the land, while we are on the side, you know, pretending that we don't know what is going on, or some of us are truly distracted because we want to be distracted. But we know exactly what is happening. There is a true ecological, cosmological shift that is going on. Changes are happening in the earth. Great changes. And great changes are happening at the cosmological realms, right? So this is happening naturally. It is 100 years that we are closing out. Even the even knowledge from the Incas, from the Mayas, said that the world will end in 2012. We are in 2012 in 2020. The Gregorian calendar is just 8 years further ahead of the Mayan calendar, but we approached 2020 in 3 years ago. That was actually 2012. All right, so we are actually experiencing the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. And as a result, what I'm saying, this new cycle comes with different things. So we are seeing where the sun is dominating again, you know, resetting things. I call it solar discrimination. But the sun is the solar flares, the coronal mass ejections is changing things in the realm. We are seeing that change also in the Schumann resonance. That is a true ecological cosmological shift. We are seeing droughts in different rivers. The Mississippi River drying up, Euphrates River drying up. We're seeing different things happening. And then there is also, that is really what is called, this shift is creating what is called the crowning. The crowning of the chosen ones. Those who have done the work, they are being crowned as of 2020, 2021, 2022. The Christ consciousness. They are experiencing that. They are experiencing the shift. They are experiencing a total change in their lives. I have gone through that as well. I'm still going through that phase. But this is the true crowning. You will come back with a new form, a new identity, a new name. This is the true crowning. But there is also a clowning that is taking place, right? And this cloning is as a result of somebody trying to clone the ecological, cosmological shift, putting finances to it and fear mongering. So they are trying to create like derailing trails, you know, fake UFOs and all these different things, fake lakes drying up. You know what I mean? They're manipulating the weather with HARP and all these other technologies. That is what I call the cloning. That's the cloning of the ecological and the cosmological shift. But there's also a cloning taking place where we see the so-called king is trying to crown himself as the god for the next 100 years. That is a true example of clowning, right? We are the true gods and we are being crowned right now. So I'm encouraging all of you to get up, go out there and take your crown. That right now we are searching for leaders, people with heart, people with truth, people who can go out there and make a difference during this time. All you need to do, ride in your love frequency and help somebody else get on that frequency. Continue to serve. This is the time that we are in. Don't be distracted, right? The sun energy that is coming in, you need to position yourself so that your crown, your pineal gland, can become activated. The pinealine substance, the oil, that sacred oil, is draining as of January 9th. You need to activate. Get in your divine purpose. For the first time, I am going to ask you to like, comment, subscribe, share, so that I can explain to people what is the ecological, the cosmological shift. I've left the classroom to engage people, to show them the actual thing that is coming, that is going on. The universe speaks in numbers, not language. And this is what is bounding us to the earth so we cannot understand what is going on. I am one of those persons who are able to merge the spiritual and the physical so that again we can rebuild family, community, and relationship. Thank you very much for listening to me. I am your urban eco master and I am from the Pineal Room. That's the real university, nature. Follow me, subscribe, and continue to support the content. I'm out.